Hey everyone, today I'm going to talk a bit about a relapse prevention plan, which is a very important part of rehabilitation and basically continual sort of upkeep and how you can, keep yourself accountable and stay on track. So one of the most important things you need to realize and assess is triggers. Triggers is a pretty big thing. It can be very broad, it can be things you don't even think about. Like for me, certain songs that, I used to always party to, always, do lines to, or a mate would come over and I'd be like, bro, let's put this fucking song on. So I even had to delete songs off a playlist I had at one point. As I get further in my recovery, obviously these triggers aren't as triggering anymore, so you can reintroduce them at a later date. But if you're really struggling that much, then putting things into play and realizing your triggers is one of the most important things. People are definitely a trigger for me anyway, like people from my old life. It doesn't mean that you have to cut everyone out of your old life, but it does mean that you do, until you can get, further enough into recovery and you can take control, you do have to make hard decisions where, you might say to those people, look, man, I'm trying to get clean. I need to keep my distance. And if they are true friends, then they will respect and support you. What else? Definitely social settings can be quite triggering as well. The pub can be a hard one, like if you go there and you might have a drink with dinner, all of a sudden you bump into someone in the pokies and they're like, oh brother, what are you doing? Fuck, come for a sneaky. Bang, that's where it can start, that's where it can happen, So once again, everyone's different, like I'm at a point now in my sobriety where I can go to the pub and I can have dinner with my family and I can have a schooner and that's fine, I obviously have a lot of pretty serious court matters over my head, so that's a pretty big reason for me not to use. Whereas a lot of people don't have those sort of things, there's no consequences for them using. Like everyone has consequences for using, but you know what I mean? Like if they just have a little stuff up on a Friday night, it might not be the end of the world, as opposed to what could happen to me. Also, having good support, counselling can be really good. Like I go to a lot of groups. I go to a group once a week called Lives Live Well, which is a bunch of recovering addicts, and we talk a lot about the what do you call it? The sort of how it all works, why you get cravings, the way the brain works, all that sort of stuff. And once you start to learn about it all, it can be a lot easier to manage those sorts of things. It's good to have a good support group as well, people you can call, other people in recovery. You are who you eat with, so if you're hanging out with people who are in recovery, it definitely can make it a lot easier. So now where I am getting to a point now where I'm well over a year clean. So a lot of the people around me who, like one of my mates, he was in jail. He's been in jail a lot. It was his birthday on the weekend and he knows what I'm trying to do. And so he said, look, bro, I was going to invite you, but I know that you're not, you're trying to do your thing, and I respect that, which is amazing, you know what I mean? So not everyone from your old life, even if they're choosing still to you know, have a blowout every once in a while is a bad thing, you know. Like I said, you can have good friends who will back you in their own way, you know, and that was cool that he did that, you know. And I said to him, you know, I appreciate it, brother. Like, I'll take you out for lunch one day, just you and me, we'll shoot the shit, you know, we'll just go somewhere and have a feed, you know. It doesn't have to be the pub, it's somewhere normal, could be fucking McDonald's, doesn't matter, you know. But that was really good. So if you are serious about getting clean, then, you know, you should sit down and you should write, you know, a prevention plan, and you should look at all the things that really trigger you, and they should be the main things that you just try to avoid or limit. And, you know, the sooner you do that, the easier and the better it can become, you know. And I really hope people out there who are thinking of trying to get clean, or, you know, going back and forth with it, see this video and realize that, you know, there is ways that you can get clean, you know. Like, I was a raging drug addict. Like, I've used hard drugs since I was about 13 years old, and I'm 38 years old. So when I talk about this stuff, I really have lived it, you know. Like, I've gone to jail because of this shit. I've had mates OD. I've fucking had psychosis, you name it. All the worst things except for dying have happened to me. You know, I have my nose is collapsed, which is, you probably see me sniffing in my videos all the time, think I've got a cold or something. No, that's just from heavy addiction. And I'm not trying to glorify it. I'm just trying to say, I know what I'm talking about, because I fucking lived this shit, you know. And I really do want to help people. And I hope anyone out there who's struggling, I hope they see this video and they go, fuck, you know, this bloke, he can do it, so why can't I, you know? And that's the thing, you can. You just need to put all the right things in place and just take it day at a time. That's what I do, you know what I mean? Look, that's all I'll talk about today on that, but I really hope everyone's having a great, safe day, and I love you all. Don't forget to like and subscribe as well. I've been getting so much good feedback from my videos, and it means a lot. I hope everyone has a great day. Love you guys. See you later.